Well, hello everyone. We're hoping to have more time to fly today. Well, we ended up with this little sliver, so we're going to take advantage of it. Surprise! We're on, folks. We're going to do a little GA biz plane hopping from a little airport just south and a little east of where I live, Sparta, Illinois. We're going to take it up to Taylorville, Illinois. And then from Taylorville, we'll jump if time, and I think it might, permits, we'll head down to Cahokia, Illinois, otherwise known as St. Louis Downtown Airport. So that's our hopes and our plans, but for sure Taylorville, since we're sitting here in Sparta. Really, I love this little airport, folks. It's so cool. Um, I'd love to get back into flying and probably use this airport, but well, until they lower that price tag, folks, it's about the best we're ever going to see in the sky again. But again, welcome to Flying with Mike, and I love having you all here. If you would, and you're new to the channel, smash that follow button so you'll be able to follow along with our journeys. All right, with all of that, folks said, look what's on the line. November 4-3 X-Ray Sierra. Folks, if you've got X-Plane 12, this is in your hangar. It comes with the sim, and it is fun to fly. Little, I'm going to say a little complicated, but folks, nothing you can't with just a flight or two work out those bugs. Work out the coordination. Let's put it that way. We'll explain as we go. But anyway, let's hop aboard November 4-3 X-Ray Sierra, and let's go fly, shall we? All right, welcome aboard, folks. We are cold and dark. That's how we usually like to start this one up. So we're going to keep it that way for now. We're still waiting on our passengers to get back from dinner. We'll take them up to Taylorsville, bring down hopefully a couple of victims from that real tragic crash up north of here on I-55, where 7 people lost their lives in a really horrific crash, folks. 72 cars involved. Basically, the culprit, wind mixed with farmers getting their fields either planted or ready to plant. Just a total perfect storm that came together up there on I-55 just south of Springfield, Illinois. Massive dust blowing over into a literal brownout slash blackout up there. I saw them a little bit down here in St. Louis, over the St. Charles area when we were taking our granddaughter back a couple days ago. And oh my God, did it just let loose up there on 55. To all drivers out there, may I say this? This is a truck driver once saying it. And you know, folks, they've got a lot more miles on the highway than you'll ever dream of in a year, in a lifetime. And they do it in a year or two. So, and my words for you in that is, if you see dust, snow, smoke, anything like that in front of you, slow down. I know the trucks don't like to slow down. Truckers, slow down. You have no clue what's ahead of you. I know some truckers that used to run I-5 up in California when the fog would be where you could barely see out your windshield. And they told me that's why those horrific crashes happened out there. Well, now one's happened in the Midwest. We know these things in the snowstorms, folks, but you still don't slow down on snow. I don't know why. Why you think you got to get there in a hurry, folks? Think about that. Arrive alive. It's really good words. Simply remember, alive, arrive. Let me rephrase that. I did it backwards. Arrive, alive. So don't drive into those things at full fury and expect to come out. So, and unfortunately, there at least they're saying 7 people who will not be coming out of it. All right, so, but anyway, that's where we're headed up to. Of course, we won't see that on the sim. There is no way a sim could simulate that. Let me rephrase that. Yes, it could, but it would be over with in a couple of days. So, so anyway, we're on the line. Let's take a look with Sim Brief and Sim Toolkit and see where we're headed. All right, so there you have it, folks. Very short flight, if you will. Well, we're zoomed in. That's why you can't see. It looks long, but folks, it's from Sparta, Illinois. It's a little small 8,000 people town. Headed up probably another town, yay, around about the same amount of peeps. And we're uncontrolled. So, well, we're always uncontrolled. But anyway, but that's what it looks like, folks. It's a simple flight plan. We'll show you how to put it in the FMC here. But it's basically, we go to Troy, hang a right, and we're going to be heading to Taylorville. We'll be at about, I think we're set to go to 12,000 to Troy, down to 11 to Taylorville. And that's because generally heading in a, well, we're going to be heading in a heading from, let me see if I get it right, 0 degrees, counting counterclockwise to 180. You got to be on the even numbers. So that's why we're 12,000. Then at Troy, we're going to actually be in a more northeasterly direction. And of course, 0 degrees clockwise to 180, odd numbers. So that's why the altitude changes. All right. So, and again, sorry to clear my throat. Real quick, ATIS. Oh, they are spectacular. Wind, thankfully, light to 340 at 5 here in the Sparta area. 10 miles visibility, not reporting clouds. And out the flying with Mike window here, just a few miles north. Yeah, we're clear. 2993 for the altimeter. So, folks, a beautiful day here. And the good godsend here is no winds. For the most part. 320 at 6 up in Taylorville, KTAZ. And again, other than it dropped a degree on us, folks, a beautiful day up there. All right, so it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Anyway, sorry, couldn't resist. We're going to have 3 passengers going up and 600 pounds in payload, 1,000 pounds of fuel. And there you go, folks, the 12,000 to Troy, 11,000 in. All right, I think that pretty well covers it. And the good thing is they're really, oh, can't do that. I forgot to take care of that last time. So we'll do it as we fire up. Speaking of firing up, I think we're ready. Let's go fly with Mike. What do you say? All right, up here, we're going to go ahead and throw the weight and balance on here real quick, 600 pounds. And I think, I'm not going to say the words I think, I'm going to say I know. Fuel level is going to be, well, if I get on the right page, that always helps, 1,027. 1027 total internal fuel, enter. 600 pounds there's good. And apply. All right, that takes care of that. And looking over this real quickly here, I don't see anything else we could go over, so I say let's get flying. As you all know, we did our brief walk around. Let's get the door up. Again, beautifully done KingAir in X-Plane. This is not added in. Sorry, folks. Ugh, these allergies. I think it's now more dust than allergies in the air. Oh, it's been rough here lately, folks. So, and I'm sure rough in your place. So I'm not going to do any, don't need any cheese with all my whining. So, so let's take a look inside. And before we get really down and dirty with checklists, let's get down and dirty and look at that. Okay, it isn't as spectacular as the Citation 10, but it's better than most. When you go to a default airplane in most sims, blah. This, I mean, it's just a notch above blah, but it could be better, yes. But again, there are no mods to this, so that's pretty good, folks. And I did forget two steps. No, I didn't forget one step, but stand by, folks. I just gotta pull up my checklist because it has been a little bit of time since we've flown with this one. Man. All right, so let's go through it real quick here, folks. Okay, cabin doors closed, lock, weight and balance taken care of. Control locks. Easiest way on general aviation aircraft to tell if the control lock's in without looking for the little pogo thing sticking out here saying flag. Do this, do this, do that, and move them. And guess what? We're good. Okay, parking brake is set. That's here. Moving on up. We'll head up top, get our lights ready to go. Now, there was a mod in X-Plane 11, affectionately called by me Fireball. That is because it was very easy to catch those engines on fire. He had it dialed pretty tight, and if you did your normal takeoff and didn't really pay attention to your dials, oh yeah, they'll erupt in flames as soon as you cross the red lines. Little overkill there, but you know what? Once you get used to it, oh man, was that a phenomenal free mod to a free plane. Wow, great job. We were almost going to be in X-Plane 11 and fly it. But nah, my luck, I will catch the engines on fire. All right, so let's see. Coming on down, cabin mode is auto. Here, we can do it this way. All our switches are off. All our switches are off. Now, let me do something here real quick. Let me get rid of these. There we go. Makes it sometimes a lot easier. Pilot go, man, I wish I could do that. Man, flying with Mike, you don't fly real. You're right. I'm in a sim. I ain't in the real thing, so I can do that. And yes, I ain't in the real plane. So, all right. So, okay, condition levers. All right, so let's go through this real quick. Condition levers in prop, turboprop especially, are your fuel. So general aviation guys like me who have private pilots, that's your red knobs, usually. Your blue knobs for those who fly complex airplanes or twins with complex. The blue are your props. So those are what we need to go high. And that mod that I talked of, you could move these together, which when you're at cruise and you're looking to set them both to a RPM, oh, is it nice to be able to, like in the real world, move them together. And the throttles work. Okay. And in the real world, again, fuel or conditioned. The word is condition, usually levers. your propeller levers or prop levers, and then your power levers. I'll get the word out yet, folks. I haven't sipped too much of the kerosene yet. Um, so power, props, condition. Okay, and pretty simple. They're just kind of getting that. All right, fuel panel. Believe me, folks, we're about ready to go. Okay, so fuel panel CBs. That's all these guys. They're in, and there are a whole bunch on the co-pilot side. Real quick over here, we need to come down, crossfeed. Oops, crossfeed's got to be opened first. Yeah, that's this one. Okay. Battery switch, boost pumps on, sorry. Just going in order. And then the battery switch on. Down here. Okay, from there, inverter to on. We'll pick one, so that way we just go down. Now, usually in a lot of these KingAirs, there's a gang bar here. And what that allows you, pull it down, takes them all off when you're done. Really works nice in the job I have firefighting, because all you do is hit that after you've got the engine shut off. Done with the power. Okay, fuel pressure inverter off. Okay, and volts checked, cabin signs. We're going to go to both. We're ready to fire up, folks. How about that? Here, I'll go. Well, you got the batteries on. Where's everything else? Due time, folks. Due time. All right, so props are high. All right, so props are in the high level. Condition levers cut off. Kind of zoom a little. I don't want too much, because those of you that were in the older FSX, like me, you're going to get a good treat here. See, we'll have to. Look at that, folks. Do you ever remember the props coming alive like that? They might in the new one, I don't know. Why am I not getting him? Why are the digitals not on? Hang on a second, battery. Slow. Okay, let's go max. I'm not sure why. Still nothing. I may have to reset the sim. Okay, same thing. Look at that. See how that blade's just coming alive like it's supposed to? Okay, need to get fuel. Okay, and the switch off. All right, and the left generator. Okay, and we can pull back. Okay, I forgot to turn something on and I can't figure that out right. Still hasn't turned them on. I know why these two aren't on, but why am I not getting a digit? Do I miss something up here? Yep, there it is. I was weird and put them to off. Ain't that amazing, folks? All right. Now, to get the, here, let's do it from this way. To get those to turn on, what you do, folks, you come down here. Very bottom, flight director. And there they are. All right, so you're now up and running. Fuel cross feed. I got a feeling it's because of where we're at on that. Okay. Forget what the other one's for. Co-pilot air. Yep, we definitely want that. Okay. All right. So we've got everything fired up, folks. Pretty simple. After starts, avionics is on. Cabin mode. You know, we'll just put it to auto. Leads coming on. All right, everything's looking good. All right, then transfer pumps are on, cross feed to auto. In our case, we went off. And the theater's tested. We'll do another test to be safe. Okay. Finally, we're going to plug in the flight plan and then do our taxi. All right, so to do that, I'm going to start with the bottom one. This is the X-Plane 430, folks. Piece of cake. The outer ring here will get you that. The inner ring will move you to the map or the vertical. Okay. Flight plan. Enter. We're at SAR. First, click. Move down. Type in Troy. Now, you're all going, well, how do you do that? All you do is just click, get that small little inner wheel, and go to toy. T. O. It's real easy, folks. And if you need a full explanation, there is a manual that you can read. Get your, you know what? It helps to spell toy right. There we go. U.S. Central Troy is correct. Enter. U.S. Central, enter. Accept. And then we're coming down and we're going to put in now our destination. Okay. Oop. T. Coming out. Next one, A. We're going to go backwards because it's probably easier to get to it that way. Taylorville. Enter. Accept. Reason you want that, what it's done is now when I go back to the map page, which is very simple, just click. There's our routing. And I can zoom out. You can see us to Troy. And then I'm going to come in a little. 50 miles. That ought to be good. Now let's do the big one. Same exact thing, folks. Flight plan. Oh, gotta push now. Okay, again, Troy. Or it's actually Toy. T-O-Y, as you saw. It really is that simple, folks. Drop one more to Kilo, Tango, Alpha. We're going to do exactly the same thing. Go backwards to Z. Enter, accept, boom. Now, the cool thing about these flights, this one especially, let's say I decided to take off, well, we'll take Lambert. We'll just, let's go big in this area. Lambert. If I go to procedures, there could be departures. You could say this flight plan had a star out of here, which obviously in a small airport like this, I don't even think there's a VFR or VOR approach. I take that back. There's probably a VOR or NDB. But again, you can select that with procedures. Really cool. That's it, folks. What am I clicking here? I'm sorry, folks. Flight plan. There we go. And that's good. And just as a quick departure note, we're going to take off runway 36 to the north. Here, let's go ahead and pull charts up real quick. And first off, yeah, let's pull charts. Let me get myself rolling right here. Charts. Okay, so now I've got it in the sectional format. Oh, it's centered. Okay, so we're going to take off direct Troy. 30, I believe it's saying 37 miles, and then from Troy, direct Taylorville. All of this we can dial in. Okay. All right. That's it, folks. Real simple. So, and then here's our airport. So what we'll do is taxi forward to Alpha, Alpha 1, heading north. Slight bank, probably, I'll give you an exact here in a minute. I think we're going to track 346. No, it's not going to be that. We'll find out here in a second. Let me go ahead and close that out. And I'm going to zoom in. Oh, we need to get some things on here. Hang on. Standby 2. Nope. Okay. We get this taken care of here. We got anything else turn on? Nope. Okay, good. All right. So what we're going to be doing is actually we do need it. We're going to set our VOR, and that's all we got to set, folks. So we know we're going to Troy. VOR. That is real quick 1600 or 116.0. To move it from here to here, push C/V. COM VOR. Outer ring, inner ring. Okay. Switch, and it should say Troy. Currently, the radial is 159. Reciprocal would be 3. Oh, you know what? That could be pretty close. 346. So we'll see how that translates out on takeoff. And then while we're here, power. Okay. Heading wise, we are looking at 346. Now, this is where it gets kind of where, remember I said it's a little complicated coordination wise? So this is why. Okay. All right. To set headings. Now, that mod that I told you about for X-Plane 11, I've tried it in 12. Oh, the fires came even quicker than they did over there. You had knobs right here to turn. They're here. So what we'll do is we'll turn the course to 3. As you saw, it's real easy. to turn the wrong one. So in this case, what I do, I just hold it down. Which is why, again, this is that cumbersome thing I told you about. Now with it there, that tells you, if you were to put the cursor there, we could take off and immediately go to 346 and be pretty close. What I'm going to do, set 0. Okay, and then I've actually set up a key. Okay, and all right, so we're ready to go. Radios are set, courses are set. Taxi brief is real simple. Brake check, gyro check. Brakes off. Taxi light on. Our brake check flaps will go 5. Actually, we may put another notch in. We'll see. We will pull up to the hold short, do a quick check, make sure no ATC snuck in on us. Technically, yeah, they would be yelling at me now, even though we're VFR. We aren't on the VFR flight plan. I don't know if you're allowed to file VFR with this. Okay. Brake set. All right, real quick. All right, so we're ready to go. We're not going to do, we're all warmed up. Let's do a quick look out here. Nobody. Let me check one chart here real quick. Okay, let's get down here and get our heato heats on, synchro phaser off, strobes on. And anything else auto is set. Now, the other thing, if you didn't do in that mod, if you didn't turn your anti-ice on, even on asphalt, you're going to catch them on fire probably. But like I said, it just took a little getting used to. And the altimeter again, 2993. Okay, everything looks good. We're ready. Now, one trick to help you with this plane, folks. If you're like, we're going to be on, I got to look at a couple places just so I'm remembering how to get into GPS here. Oh, yeah, I remember now. Okay, I'll explain in a second. But yeah, pushing those will center them. So that'll help. All right, so let's do a quick check. There you are. Indy's up, which is close. Actually, is it close enough? I actually don't know. I'm going to do something here. I don't do it a lot, but this will help a little for you all. Put that up there. Nope, they're not going to be a factor. Okay. Sparta traffic, November 43 X-ray Sierra departing 36 to the northwest. Brakes released. Right, here we go, folks. And we'll bring the throttles up to full on the runway. I'm sorry, not the throttles, the condition levers. This way we have a little bit more comfort for our passenger by being able to control the aircraft a little better on the ground in low idle. But again, I want to thank you for being a part of Flying with Mike. We're lined up and condition levers full. Props are high. Lights on. Seatbelt set. We're ready to go. Flaps are good enough. Let's go. Right there, folks, she would have erupted in flames. 80 knots. Rotate. Up we go. Gear up. And clear the traffic. Okay, sorry for that, folks, not being talkative. Got a little bit of a problem going here, but try to avoid. That's why. Finally I forgot to turn the trim on. All right, so the autopilot's coming on, put us in straight and level. Now, put this into GPS mode CDI. And there she goes. And she'll wander her way back to the magenta line. And here, as soon as we get on it, we'll center up and you'll see what I mean. But now we are set to climb. Oh, I know why we're not. And then to go pitch up or down. Back here's to pitch up, pitch down. What's our airspeed? Alright, so we're going to definitely need to pitch up. Okay, pitching up. And really the best way to do that, folks, is to try to wiggle your head around like this and really about a 140 climb out is good. 200's a bit stiff, but we're on our way, folks. All right, a little shaky because, like I said, it has been a while. Now you're going, why are you turning those off now? They're really tucked away, folks. Okay, and I just basically turned the seatbelt signs off. Folks, they pay us to not treat them like airlines. So guess what? Let me rephrase that. They own the plane. They expect to not be treated like the airlines treat them. Big difference. All right, well, I want to welcome you all in, folks. Thank you for being a part of Flying with Mike today. We are in the climb out and headed to flight or 12,000 here shortly. Let me just do this and welcome you all aboard. All right, we're about to cross 10,000, so we're going to get ready to lower the nose. Probably what I'm going to do is bring it down to around here and accelerate up. As soon as I cross, let's go ahead. Have altitude select on, yep, so 12,000 will be good. All right, again, welcome in, folks. Hope you have a great day. If you're new to the channel, hey, I'd love you to smash that follow button. That way it's just free. Let you know when we're flying next time with an email. If you're watching this on YouTube, I'd like you to smash subscribe, then ring the bell there. That way you'll be notified when a new video comes out. Once we're monetized, we'll be setting it up so that if you wanted to become a member, you could. We just don't have that ability. However, if you want to donate to the channel, !donate for those on Twitch in the chat room. Fortunately, I know it does not work in YouTube. Okay, 1,000 to go. Again, a little bit of a rough start to the flight there, getting her airborne, getting it all. Just the rustiness. I don't fly this plane a lot. I actually had intentions of a different plane, but just don't know why I can't get the Coronado Caravan as I should be able to for free since I bought the X-Plane 11. So I don't know how to get it upgraded, and it kind of hurts me. But that's okay. This plane works just as good, folks. All right. We're at 12. We'll kind of watch. We're going to be keeping the props at 2,000. Probably pull the power back a little as we accelerate. But I want you to cast your gaze to the HSI right here. And you know what? We're going to get rid of this for now. It's right here, your HSI. So keep an eye on those. First off, keep an eye on this. Remember I said all you got to do is push and it centers. Push the arrow. Won't center because it's on GPS, but if we were hand flying navigation by the pilot, you know, setting dials and frequencies, it would center too. So we're on our way, folks, and again, thank you for being a part of the stream. Thank you for the support. We sure appreciate you. Right below us is Mid-America Airport. As we're real close to St. Louis right now, we're about to make that turn. Seems a little further than I remember, so let's go into a little bit more of a cruise power setting. See how our fuel's doing. All right, and then we need to be on sync and arm. There's the turn. We're direct Taylorsville now, folks. I'll be honest, I think they have a north-south and an east-west hard runway. I'm not 100% sure. So we're going to pull up the chart here real quick. Yeah. And where do I want to park? All right, so we're going to plan landing runway 36, barring any wind issues. It's a 4,000-foot runway, so this ought to be good for me to try to plant. And then we'll park on the north side back. Okay, that'll work. All right. All right, so I hope you've all had a great hump day Wednesday as we cross the hump into the back half of the week for the weekend. Well, oddly enough, we have an RNAV, but we got to come in 1/8 circle to land. We'll stick to a visual. Stand corrected. Now I just found an RNAV. Oh, didn't want to sneeze in your ears, folks. Yeah. All right, let me plug this in. Oh, we got to make our descent. My bad. Coming down, procedures, approach, runway, we double check winds, Taylorville, 310, so that's a good one. slight turn, direct dire, 26 miles. Let's come down. Real quick, let me show this off to y'all real quick. We'll start our quick descent. All right. You can see we're coming up. We were direct to the airport. Now we're direct air. Okay. RNAV. Here's your numbers for weather. The approach is St. Louis. Kansas City is your center. Common traffic is 122.8. Okay, RNAV 359 and GBUB at 2,300 feet. 1,100 foot, we have a clear sky unlimited, so MDAs are not a problem. Straight into 36 from Dayer, and that is again 2,300 feet by JBUB. We'll go ahead and start our descent. Excuse me, folks. Descent. And we're armed. Okay, coming down. All right, down here, everything looks good. Classy lights. Okay, well, we'll see what those are. And there you go, folks. There's our arrival brief. Landing speed for today. Just doing a quick check up here. 94 knots. So all right, cabin signs will get set. Let me see. All right, we'll see how the airfield shapes up as we get closer. Again, folks, thank you for being a part. These are short legs, 80 miles roughly in length. So that's why I'm hoping to be able to turn them both. Again, you can see now it doesn't stay with you, but it does. All you got to do again is trip it and we're set. But again, folks, enjoy. Folks, we do have a Discord channel out there. If you're interested, all you got to do, here's the invite. This helps to spell it correctly. There we go. Click the invite there, and that'll take you over to our Discord channel. And we can talk to you now or after the flight. All right, looks like we're right on course, folks. We're about 8 miles? Yeah, 8 miles to our fix. We're going to be real close. I may go ahead and try to hand fly it in, folks. All right, let's go ahead, put our employers in their seats. Lights on. All right, time to slow the beastie up. Now, to get those flight sticks back, all you do is that, folks. Okay. All right, now we need 3, 6, 3, 5, 9. Real quick. All right, we're trying, but here comes the turn. All right, here we go. Kind of level out. Little bit of power. And working our way in. Okay, I do not see this runway.
1000.
Well, I got a flashing light ahead of us. I think I got the runway. Taylorville traffic, KingAir, November 4-3 X-ray Sierra, 5 mile final, 36. Okay, flaps full, gear 3 green. Seatbelts on, we're full RPM, no RVS. Lining up. Looks like Bassie's to me. Yeah. Bring the nose up a little more. Let's get this lined up better.
300.
Okay, we're calling it stable landing. All right, folks, first leg done. Not really sure why my trim isn't working. All right, well, let's get this thing Okay, we're on the ground, so give me a second here to go through all of this. We already got the flaps up. Auto ignitions can go off. We'll get rid of these for now. Turn these off. Okay. Probes can go off. Okay, condition levers low, trim set, transponder radar off. Go.
C90B, go down.
Hey, B4 Attitude, welcome. Doing great yourself? KingAir Day. Actually, I wasn't even sure I'd be able to fly tonight, but we thought what the heck, give it a shot. "20 flights. Whoa. Dude, that's work. To me, that would be fun, but I can't say that for everyone. But yeah, that is awesome. All right, strobes are off. All right, let us. Okay, parking brake set. Transfer pumps. Closed. Cross feeds closed. Inverter off. Sure, we're gonna kill the avionics here, and does the avionics get turned? Did I miss that up top? Electrics, nope. Auto feathers off, cabin temps off, overhead panels off, oxygen plug, props, condition cut off, avionics off. Sorry folks, I kinda know that one's gotta be turned off. Off. Off and off. Okay. Temperatures have stabilized. Inverters off, so that's why. All right, and cut them off. Okay, and folks, welcome, first leg, into Taylorville. And as I said at the beginning, folks, this is a little east of where that really bad pileup happened, if you happen to catch it on your news. 7 people killed, 72 cars involved. They basically drove into a dust storm and a massive, we've had a lot of those here of late. The winds have just been ungodly out here. And with farmers now planting and all that soil turned, perfect storm, pardon the pun, for it to become a huge dust storm and cause the pileup. Ultimately, though, the cause goes to the drivers not learning, hey, white out, brown out, black out, don't care which one it is, folks, you slow down. Truckers, I'm talking to you. Don't know if you guys were the first into somebody, but I know when I drove, I didn't let up much, so I can't imagine many same way out there. Don't mean to be harsh to my old guys out there, but yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, lights off, and we're back. All right, let's kill the gang switch here, get everything turned off, and all right, folks, we are in Taylorville. So again, hey, be careful out there, folks. It's gonna get windy again. The dust is gonna kick up, folks. I've been across that section many a times. It's always going to have a problem there. We've had accidents galore over the years through that section of highway, Springfield to Litchfield. And this one was one of the worst that I know of, but it's not unusual for dust to come across that interstate. All right. So let's see what we did. What do you think? Sim Toolkit, where art thou? Looks like we're getting a little latency here, folks, so bear with me. There we go. Yeah, we got a lot of latency right now. Let me try and help it out a little. All right. Okay, so here's where we are, folks. Flight 1. We landed, look at that, 78 feet a minute. I'll take it. That actually was a pretty good approach, folks. All right, let's take a look at it. We'll click on the flight here. Click View Details. Full report. All right. Okay, so looks like oh, what did it tell me to land a different runway? Not sure why we don't have data here. Huh. All right, well, we don't have any data. That kind of stinks. All right, well, we landed at 87 knots, 78 feet a minute. I mean, overall, it's a good landing. I don't know why we didn't get any takeoff landing data. Huh, that's maybe just because there was no runway. That's kind of weird because I thought there was one on this one. Let me check. Yeah, 3.6 it was set up for. That's weird. Very weird indeed. Let me check Sim Toolkit real quick. It's too late. All right. Yeah, too late. All right. Well, darn. So what we're going to do, folks, with Sim Toolkit up, let's go ahead and plan out our next flight. What do you say? Advanced Planner. First off, I'm going to go ahead and put November 4-3. X-Ray Sierra. Departing. KTAZ to KCPS. Hope I don't have to do that all again. Call sign November 4-3 X-Ray Sierra. Let me come off VATSIM. Oh, what we have here? Yay, Friday, I actually get up on the operations control floor. Ooh. Make sure to take your camera. Sorry, folks. Probably not allowed. At 5%, reserve 45. Taxi out, we'll give it 15. 15 minutes. 15. Let's go with 4. And departure runway, not really. We'll leave that all. Cruise, fine, fine. All right, creating. Oh my gosh. I clicked the wrong one, folks. Let's try that again. Okay, stand by. KTAZ. I do this all the time, folks. As usually I don't go this route. But since we're here, why not? Sierra. All works good. Takeoff time. That I didn't do last time, so bear with me. It is currently, and they want what one? Pounds. Okay, so we want 3%. Said 1.5. I was supposed to do that, folks, and I click create. Okay, let's fly now. 36 is the runway to take off on. Let's go ahead and file while we're here. And then we'll do a short hop into Cahokia. How's that sound, folks? Connect. All right, there we go, folks. All right. We already know the weather here. Oh, really? Why is my other flight up there? The heck did I just file? Son of a gun. All right, well, we're going to do it the old-fashioned way since it didn't want to play nice. I'll try it one more time. Yeah, it sure did pull the old flight. All right, let's see what happened here. Really don't know what happened, folks. Wow. All right, well, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way, like I said. The pounds, that'll work, that'll work. Said peeps. And we said, what are we, 1 o'clock now? That'll work. We'll just switch to that. Apply, generate. There we go. Okay, and we're planning 30 left into there. There we go. All right, so we know the weather here. North, 10 miles, we're good there. And CPS, same weather, just a couple degrees warmer. Loadout we know is 4. That took 3. Oh, why did it take? Oh, it must have just updated. Who knows? Again, this is our old flight plan. What the heck is going on here? It's not taking. So, you know what? Hang on a second, folks. We're going to make this happen. Stand by. Okay, that's right. There we go. Now we're right. Okay, real quick look at it, and then we're going to go. All right, so load sheet. We're just going to go there. 800 pounds, 400 peeps, 937 pounds of fuel, 12,000's where we're headed up. All right. Whew, I was like, what the heck is going on here? All right, folks, and that has changed up here too. All right, so let's get this thing rolling. We're just going to go flight, edit, come up to 800 pounds, enter. And would we say 937, I think it was? Nine three seven. 937. Okay, let's try again. 937. Starting to think it really doesn't want to do this. Apply. All right, the flight plan here is even simple. Well, it's just as simple, except we can do a lot right now. All right, so what we'll do, let's kick that battery. Well, first off, let's start at the beginning, as we have to with all flights. Now, there are things we can skip, yes. Overall, though, you start at the top, work your way down. So, whoop, that's engine start. That's a little too far of skipping, folks. All right, so the exterior's been checked. Cabin door will be locked. Baggage, weight and balance done. Control locks. Guess what? We never engaged them, and they're still working. Okay. Landing gears down. Prop lever still high idle. And let's go ahead, turn on crossfeed first to open. Then boost pumps to on. This, I don't get why we turned the inverter on first. Because without the battery on, folks. Oh, I did skip the battery. Okay, 5. We should get a low pressure light. Okay. All right, and then, okay, inverter off. Okay, everything's off and ready. Let's go ahead and crank them up. Okay, 50 off. Where did I see I go to high? Oh, there it is. Okay, there goes high idle. Wondering if this is like a cross bleed. Just love the prop effect in X-Plane. $50, okay, off. All right, so we got them back down. All right, final here. Test both on, right condition low, avionics on. All right. Okay, the all right, cross feeds are off, and all we got left to do, go up here, clear out the flight plan. And we're gonna delete flight plan. Okay, now like I said, this one's just as easy, folks. All we got to do is put BUUDD, B-U-U-D-D. So drop down one. All right, that's driving me nuts. Why am I getting that? That's not even the weather channel on here. BUUDD, enter, accept. And then all you got to do is put in, again, kilo Charlie. Hop. Sierra. Okay, same thing down here, folks. For now, that's what we'll stay at down here. We'll go to flight plan. Delete it. Wait. Yep, we have to delete it. Okay. I'm gonna say, for a second there, I thought it was set right. Okay. Same thing, BU. And what I do here, folks, I'm using this just as a backup, just in case the other one decides to go kaput. I have this one set up. Same functionality for the most part as the 530, which is the one on top. Just harder to read. Okay, and then we'll take it out of flight plan mode, put it there. All right, now remember I said what we could do here. Procedure. Let's go down to an arrival. Click enter. BUUDD 3. Enter. 30 left. Enter. Load. It's ready to go, folks, when we're ready to activate everything there. I'll even show you the flight plan. We just haven't selected our runway yet. Procedure. And there we go. All right, we're ready to go. Oh, we didn't turn on down here. Powering up. Okay. Also, let's get our trim on. We're ready to go, folks. Now remember, we got a back taxi, so let's get going. Could we do a runway 18 departure? Yeah. We'll go ahead and do it right, though. It says 36. We'll take off on 36. While we're taxiing, that gives us plenty of time. Get our warnings on. But again, hope y'all are enjoying. We're on leg 2, headed to our final, which is downtown Parks Airport. Oh, we got a taxiway all the way down. I thought the chart showed it didn't do that. What I get for believing charts. All right, folks, but again, sorry for the quietness. A lot going on to get this bird ready to go. Speaking of which, I haven't got the altimeter put in yet. Altimeter here. Taylorville is 2993. Okay, we do have it actually set. And just doing a couple more quick over the shoulder checks. Flap set. See how the trim's working. Not working. Dadgummit. All right, we're ready to go, folks. Taylorville traffic, November 43 X-ray Sierra type KingAir departing 36 to the south. All right, takeoff lights. And all right, we're set, ready to go. The only thing I want to do next, set us for 180. All right, here we go. Airspeed's alive. 80 knots. Positive rate gear up. All right, folks, a little better. Got a little shaky there at the end. All right, let's turn this to CDI to GPS. And then we'll take it over to nav. And we're going to intercept that to BUUDD, which is only 23 miles out. Oh, I thought we had the flaps up. All right, we are on our way. Okay. All right, folks, we are climbing out of here. Let me, okay, so we can get a little steeper. Let's, all right, here we go, folks. I'm gonna go a little steeper. BUUDD, that's our altitudes. 12,000, perfect. And then okay, so take it all the way down to sugar, and so 12,000's our only requirement. Okay, and that'll hopefully meet my BUUDD. And we are crossing that Interstate 55 below us, folks. This, unfortunately, north of this is where that tragic accident was. So, yeah, seeing that dust over heading to take back the granddaughter, that was pretty amazing to see, just north and a little west of Lambert. It was looking to be a pretty thick cloud there in St. Charles, but I can only imagine. I mean, this is nothing but farm fields, folks, and huge farm fields. So they get to churning that up, planting the seeds and all of that. Boy, get a good wind, which we had sustained around 25 up to 50, 60 knots, folks. It's, and like I said, it's a bad pun. My apologies to those, but it was a perfect storm. All right, real quick, folks, so you can see what we anticipate here. Charts is up, and basically you can see us getting close to BUUDD. We'll be at 12,000 at or slightly past. We'll follow it to Wheeze, Julia, Pam, and then from there work our way to Sugar. Come off on the 233 and set up for the approach into Cahokia. Up top here, I don't see anything special. Now, the reason it looks the way it does, folks, this is an overlay. Little thing you can do with charts. Really cool, actually. Okay, let me get on the right frequency now. So there's St. Louis Air Force ATIS. All right, transition, we won't be near. Radar is required. We're traveling down here to Sugar and then on. So, all right, and then so here's what it looks like. We're about to hit 12,000. Lights are off. Seatbelt sign, I forgot to give that to them. All right. And we are now leveling off at BUUDD, 12,000. Cahokia altimeter. Actually, Litchfield doesn't have reporting weather right now. Let's go with Alt 2993. I like it. Okay, and just fine-tuning things, folks. All right, looks good so far. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed. For those of you that have been on for the whole time, thank you so much for being a part. Thank you for the support. For those that joined in, welcome aboard. If you're new to the stream, hey, we'd love to have you hit that follow button, folks. What that does is let you know, free, by the way, well, depending what your email, if you have to pay for internet and all, but it's a free thing. It's not where you're subscribing for the $5, just free. And what it does is it allow you to get an email letting you know that we're going live. Usually I'll put on there from where to where, and you can come along, join us in the flight, or listen in and enjoy. For those of you watching this on YouTube, you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell. It's pretty much the same thing as I explained, except you will not be coming to the live broadcast. It'll let you know the next time a video is released. If you do want to participate and be a part of the live broadcast, Hawker graciously, and welcome aboard, sir, put up the Discord channel invite. Click there, come on over to Discord. You'll see our flight schedule there under live schedule. Also on YouTube, if you come down in the notes there, you'll see Twitch. Click Twitch on that link, take you to our Twitch channel. Look under About for the current flight schedule. Can't guarantee it's up to date where you'll know, but we'll do our best to try to keep it up to date. I'm trying to get a little more courage up, if you will, to go further out on my flight schedule. Problem is work. Well, work, we all know, is work. So the way things are in flux all the time where I work, sometimes I get hesitant because I hate posting flights and saying, I gotta cancel. So that's why I've kept it to a week at a time now. But I am working to stretch it out. All right, so let's look at where we are versus top of descent. We'll go ahead and let me see exactly where we are. I'm gonna go ahead and come on down to you know what, let's go ahead and come on down to 5,000. Now how you do that in this plane, pretty simple. Now what I try to do, this is where it's cumbersome, and folks, it's not an X-plane Microsoft thing. It's no better in any other sim. It's just the way they built these planes. You know, space is always premium in the cockpit. This, to me, is... But then again, usually you have someone in that other seat. I say usually. This is legal to fly with one person. So what I normally do is just click descent. You'll see the needle fall off, and when I get to about where I want to descend at, I click VS. Not BS, VS. Victor Sierra. Nice try, guys. And then, of course, pulse. You know, now I've heard, like air ambulance companies, folks, they'll get it right up by the barber and let it come down that fast. You know, they fly it all the time, so they're comfortable. They know how to slow it up in due time to make the approach. Plus, they're a medical plane. They got a little bit more behind them to worry about, but they still got to do it safely. Okay, we're dropping below 10,000. We're gonna leave the landing lights off. Now, y'all are going, but you're not supposed to. Just said the key word, not supposed to. We are, is that what I think it is? Yep, okay, so let's get over here. First thing, take care of the plane. Off and off. That should kill him. Master caution should have gone out when the master caution was gone. We'll help it. But anyway, supposed to is the key word though, folks, what I was getting ready to say. So I kind of lost train of thought, so we're going to let that May 58 years old be better to you with your memory. You elephants out there. No, just kidding. All right, we're through 9,000. Let's see here. 30 left. All right, hang on, let me do that. All right, so we're coming down BUUDD. And what we're gonna do, folks, when we get to sugar, how we doing? 7. Okay. I don't know our, let me check our altitude here. No lower than 2,300. 2,300 at X. Okay. You're hearing me saying a lot. Let me show a lot. We don't have a lot of time. So, y'all know this is our arrival. We're not far off. We are 10 miles to sugar. So from sugar, we're going to travel about 6 miles to XOFE inbound. And I need to set that up real quick. Select approach. RNAV 30 sugar. Gonna just go straight to activate. Okay, we're gonna continue. I don't know if it will. I'll have to keep an eyeball on it. And we're gonna go ahead and really slow up now. Okay. Looks like it is going to continue. Good deal. So we're coming to sugar here. 232 to EX. Do we have that as a hold? No. Wait a minute. Hex, I leaked. Oh, man, did I? I did. Hang on, folks. There we go. Get the right approach up there, Captain. The elite. And then we're going to be on the approach. Okay, cool. All right, so you see how that's working, sugar to here. We're going to be on the left side on this RNAV approach. We probably will see it, but now we're set up for it. We're coming right over Mid-America Airport again, folks. All right, so here we go. 32, let's come down here and make sure it's armed. And it is. Make sure we hit this. I don't know about you, but I'm not getting a fuzzy that is going to stop. Oh, there it goes. Okay, it is good. All right, there's 2300 at sugar. We're going to try to keep about a 150. Elite is 11 miles, folks. Now that's 6 miles ahead of us, so 12 miles. Call it 12 miles. And we're coming in, folks. Hope you've enjoyed this two-leg run. We're coming into the final stopping point. Well, I don't know if I'm going to show replays of this. I am going to do this. Just because it's a beautiful sunset out there. All right, so we overshot. Wow. We'll firm up on 232 here in a few. All right, last check here, no ATC. About what, 2 miles? Yep. Wonder if we can see it out the window. Not yet. All right, here we go, folks. I'm going to go ahead and slow slightly. Notch your flaps down to, I'm going to just stick it out here. See if that firms up like I think it will. Okay, let me zero the heading. And got 15 degrees flap out, I believe. Yep. Yeah. Cahokia traffic, November 43 X-ray Sierra, initial fix, Alita, inbound 30 left RNAV. Time's okay. Next fix is the final approach fix at Avi. That's a 5-mile final. Have gear and flaps full, set for the approach. Definitely have runway in sight. And yeah, auto's still flying it, folks. Looks like we have traffic. Hawker must be in front of us. All right, we're gonna go. All right, we're gonna set up for the arrival. Cahokia traffic, KingAir, November 43 X-Ray Sierra, final approach fix Avia, 30 left, gear down. Let's get back on this approach. Yeah, hopefully that's Hawker and he knows we're out here. If it's not, this could get ugly. Especially since I'm not hearing calls, traffic. Okay, there we go, firming up. Runway inside landing. Welcome to St. Louis, downtown, Cahokia Parks Airport. A lot of names, but overall, all the same. And Cahokia Airport, November 43 X-Ray Sierra's off, 30 left to the ramp. This thing. All right, folks, welcome again in. Get that prop sync off. What work? I think down here. Well, I'll tell you this much, folks. Oh, and I left the charts up. Oh, my apologies, folks. Yeah, we'll definitely replay at least one time in so you can see without the map in the way. But yeah, we're going to taxi to the end here. We'll park down here. But folks, it's been fun. We had a great time. Hope the rest of your week goes well. Tomorrow we are flying again. South America is where we'll be. So look forward to seeing you all there. Let's taxi in here, shut her down, and hopefully we'll be able to replay since that wacky nut behind the wheel did it again. All right, now that we got things back under control here, let's start making sure we've got the shutdown started. All right, engine start. All right, after landing, heato heats are off, trim set, radar off, transponder. Okay, and all right, here's our turn. Transponder set. Up, looks like the car's waiting on us. Hey. All right, so let's go through, finish, make sure. Okay, trim. try something here real quick. Stand by, folks. Electric trim. Let's try this. All right, I have no idea what's going on. Guess we could try the last possibility. Do we have it bound? Have it bound. Oh well. Always worth looking. All right. Transponders off, strobes off, electric reduced. Okay. All right, transfer pumps off. They are already. Boost pumps hold until the blades. Autopilot, okay. Cabin off. And sub-panel avionics off. Sub-panel means this, folks. Then our avionics switch. Overhead panels, oxygen battery charged, and let's go ahead, shut her down. Last check, we're under 800, okay. Is it below 10%? So that's done. Gang bar, okay. All right, what did I just turn on? Again, another from that mod that I was telling you all who were here at the beginning of the stream. He had an external power switch, and I think a click spot here or up here. What that did is he, one, put the guy out there requesting the power in a little eye candy, having it out there on the wing. And it did exactly what I'm doing here. Powers up the plane so that when we open the door back there, the folks don't trip over themselves. Okay, we've got no power, so we can do that. And if we had control locks in, they go, folks, we are calling it a great flight. Let's see if we can re-look at what our metrics are here in Sim Toolkit. All right, Sim Toolkit's up. Are we going to get blessed or not? Flight and finish. So 367. Yeah, I thought we thumped that one. Although somewhere along the line, I thought I saw 43 feet a minute. I'm like, what? I don't think so. Yeah, definitely don't. But we got the speed this time, so that's good. Distance flown, 69 miles. Looks good so far. And the survey, oh, look at that. Now we get data. 900 feet down the runway, so we're a little short. Not bad, but this is what, if we could see it, we'd aim for. Great. 12 feet, okay. 12 feet to the right's not a bad thing. It's kind of an ego thing in this plane. 367, again, not bad. So overall, a good, I'm going to call it a great landing, but you all can, you know, have your own words. All right, Sim Toolkit out. All right, and go ahead and bring up the door. Fingers crossed, folks, that we're going to be able to rewind. Just trying to... All right, here we go. Ah, dang it. You know, I always forget to do that. If you're online, folks, on VATSIM and you click replay, it's going to kick you off. All right, let's see how it went. By the way, this comes with X-Plane. It's not a utility you have to buy, utility you have to download. It comes with the program. So if I had wanted to, folks, I could have commanded it to go to the beginning, watch it all the way from Sparta to Taylorville to here. I'd rather not. I'll just watch this. All right, so here we go, folks. Boy, she's smoky today. Yep, I concur. That was a little bit harder landing. So there you go, folks. Now we'll see it from the cockpit, since that we couldn't see. Oh, I'm glad you're liking it. All right, there, Hawker. I do play this from time to time. Let's look at it this way. Nice. Couple more looks since we've got a few more minutes on the music. A little bit of why I don't like flying at night. Nice thing is you can find the airports real easy. Problem is, that's all you can find. You have a hard time seeing the airplane and the scenery around it. Folks, we're in the gateway city, the gateway to the arch. All right, folks. Well, you know, we're going to kind of call it here. I want to say thank you all. Thank you to those who've showed up today, took time. Bad Attitude, Hawker, a few others of you that didn't chime in the chat that were lurking about out there. We want to thank you all so much for supporting the stream. We will, like I said, tomorrow be flying in South America. So I look and hope forward for y'all to be there. Fun flight in the KingAir. Let's go ahead and get her back on the stand where it's easier to see it. So, hope you all have a great rest of your day. And we'll see you all next time. God bless. Have a great night. I would be remiss. Thank you, Hawker, for flying along. Helps to make it when we do have pilots a little better flying with us. Not seeing anyone really to hand it over to, so kind of let the music go on, and hope you all enjoy. It's not a piece of music I always play, but from time to time. I did see you in the pattern there, Hawker. I did. In some weird-looking Canadian airplane. So, y'all have a great night. God bless. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully, 16 Zulu. See you then. No, look like a Canadian trainer. See you all then. God bless.